Wine Country. It's easily located in Santa Rosa off the 101 Fountain Grove Parkway exit. Call 707-578-6101. That's 707-578-6101 or visit fountaingrovinn.com.
2, 3. Oh, the shark, baby, has such teeth, dear, and it shows them pearly white. Just a jackknife has old Mac Heath, baby, and it keeps it out of sight.
Okay.
You know when that shark
yeah, man, you're staying with it. It's Romas, yeah, another great singer. All right, let's go back to England. What's up, sweetheart? What was that question?
Yes, I was watching Coach of the Year.
Yes.
Where you playing a Vietnam veteran, I think, who got shot in the back and ended up in a wheelchair.
Yes.
And I was wondering where the inspiration for that particular role came, because it's a role which was so suited to you, you know, helping youngsters just overcome their own difficulties. That was absolutely very, very good.
It got a
brilliant acting.
31, 37, 41, 31, 33, 37, 41 share. It was the highest rated show of the year. And it was an inspiration created by me.
Why am I not surprised?
Thank you. I thought and thought, and this was the first movie I did for my own company in 1980. And I said, I want to do something that is part of who I am. And I went out to the Illinois facility for troubled boys in St. Charles. And then I remembered the Vietnam crisis and how we had wounded warriors. And I combined the two. And thank you for recognizing what I try to do. It just wasn't another movie, but the audience recognized it too, and they embraced it as the #1 show of the year. So thank you, dear.
Well, thank you for that. It was absolutely brilliant. So
Thank you.
if people haven't seen it, get it. Go onto Amazon and watch it because it's brilliant.
Thank you, darling.
Thank you.
I appreciate that. Thanks for the call.
Okay, bye.
All right,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye.
All right, so I love that. I like that she was here, and I wish we could have spent more time, but, you know, time is limited.
One line open.
One line open. And we're going to cut you off at what time?
I think we're gonna cut all calls at 40.
Yeah,
40
because we
after.
don't want to have anybody calling and
So
waiting.
call right up until 40.
Yeah, so I wrote a letter to you many, many years ago. Actually, I think it was addressed with my dad's help to a network affiliate in New York with a huge fan of Black Sheep Squadron. I was one of the many fans that wrote to protest the cancellation after one season. Well, it was 2 seasons. I read many years later that you financed the second season. Oh, my, let me say this to you, Lawrence. I've never had that kind of money to finance one of those shows. No, I negotiated and arbitrated to get the show back on the air after it was canceled, and I succeeded until Women Against Violence on television was stronger than I was at that time. So anyway, a life story is a lot of reading. I just want to thank you for cheering me up all those years. Sincerely. Hey, Lawrence, it's a pleasure talking to you. Okay?
All right, yeah, and I got to before we introduce this next caller, well, actually, we could introduce this next caller at the same time. This is a picture of our lovely Mary here.
That's Mary. Check that out. Isn't she a pretty thing? That's not
She's
Mary.
on the line right now.
That's not Mary.
That's what it says here. It says, look, I'm going to tell you right now. It says, I'm a friend of one of your biggest fans, and I wanted to send you this great photo I took of her last week. Enjoy the journey and enjoy our beautiful Mary.
Yeah, enjoy our beautiful Mary, one of our friends, man.
Okay.
She's a friend of Mary's. That's not Mary. What's her name?
This is a picture that she took of your biggest fan.
Yeah, but what's her name?
I hear our friend Mary is a great cook. Oh, this is from Debbie Adsit in Charlotte.
Good.
Is this a photo of Debbie or of
You
Mary?
will never be an investigative police officer.
No. Well, see, that's what I said. I've seen Mary before, and this did not look like
That
Mary.
isn't Mary.
This is
Never,
Debbie.
yeah, that's Debbie. And I told you I was going to say something about her, and the women said, don't you dare say she's got a great rep.
Whoa!
What? Did I say that?
Oh!
All right.
Hey there.
Mary, what's up, kid?
Hi, how are you?
Hey, Mary.
I'm good. I'm not good anymore after what I just said, but what's going on?
No, that's not Debbie.
Well, it sure looks
You and I
like...
get confused a lot because we both have whitish hair.
That's
So
not
this is
Debbie?
not Debbie.
No, that's not Debbie. That's me.
I
Oh,
told.
wow,
There
you
we go,
look
Bob.
great,
I've been
Mary.
vindicated.
Okay, you look great, Mary.
Oh
What's
boy,
up?
wait a minute, Bob. Wait a minute. So wait, You
I
just
apologize.
said, you
were
said that
right.
about Mary.
I apologize. You were right. I apologize. You were right.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, Mary. What's your question?
Thank you, Bob.
Well, I wanted to say, you were mentioning a play that you did. Was it The Fantastics?
No.
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 Oh, rats.
What
I
was
thought I
the
had
other?
the answer.
The only two I did: The Fantastic, 1776, and one other.
Was it Carousel?
No, everyone said Carousel. That wasn't the name of it.
Huh.
I think it started with an M, and I'll tell you where I debuted. I did it in St. Louis, I did it in St. Louis, and I did it in Atlanta. And it had a lot of animals in it too. There were a lot of animals in it.
Oh, I'll have to think about this.
Think about it, okay? Now, do you have a question, my dear?
Well, yeah. Also, I think the other song for your album was supposed to be "That's All."
I can only that's been. I don't know. That's all.
I think you mentioned it.
Yeah, that's all is kind of okay. But I did it one time for a couple of bucks, so I could go to Acapulco. And
for a couple of bucks.
Yeah, for a couple of bucks, really. I was singing in this nightclub in Mexico, and the guys came up and said, "We'd like you to do one song for us, and we think it'd be a hit in English." And I said, "Yeah, well, what do you want to do?" And they said, "Let's do That's All." So I went into the studio after performing at the La Terraza Casino in Mexico City, sang it, got the $250, went to Acapulco with this beautiful dancer who was in the show with me,
Bob.
So I don't
Shame on you, Bob.
Why? She was beautiful. But shame on me. Come on.
Well, kudos to you on that. Kudos to you.
I would hope so, man. She was a beautiful girl. The fact that she didn't speak English was meaningless.
It's even better.
All right, so Mary, do you have a question?
Yeah, I do.
Go.
You mentioned that you liked the Twilight Zone. I wondered if there were any episodes that stood out for you.
No, I don't remember episodes. And only reason I remember the episode of the Wild West was because I went after Herd Hatfield, and I got Herd Hatfield, and I remember that.
I love that episode.
And I love the other episodes with the little dwarf with Michael Dunn.
Oh yeah, those are great.
Well, he was charming. Okay,
Yeah.
is that your question, Mary?
That's it. I'll just say goodbye and see you next week.
I love your picture, and I don't mean to have offended you by saying you have a great.
I didn't hear it. That's all right.
All right, Mary. God bless you. Thanks for your
You too.
friendship.
Thanks, Mary.
You're welcome. Thank you for yours.
Okay, au revoir. Now, here's what I've got. Let's get into this now. Mi féminin et moi sommes des amis très proches de mon. Vous savez, what am I doing? I don't speak French. Merci. Okay, and this comes from Stany Michel. Stanymichel. I am sorry that I can't read your letter. So get a friend to, do it in English, and then I'll be happy to read it. But
Have you seen?
I was having fun reading it. Mi femme est moi, sommes des amis. What?
Very nice, Bob. Very nice.
Terrible.
This is an email from Jessica Barbary, friend of the show, fan of the show. And I got to tell you, a little hottie.
Wow,
Yeah,
who is
wow.
that?
It's Jessica Barbary.
Hang that over to me.
She just wants to let you know that she's glad you're feeling better and was sorry to hear that you weren't feeling good a few weeks ago. But yeah, Jessica, I'm sure that
That's her?
That's Jessica.
No.
Barbary, yeah.
You're kidding. That's some movie star, and she hung this on the picture.
Wow.
That's not her.
I don't know, Bob.
Well,
I don't know.
I got news for you. My honey's listening now.
Uh-oh.
Kidding, honey. Kidding. That's what makes our show interesting. Kidding, honey. Did I apologize to honey enough?
I think you did.
Thanks.
I think you did. Guys, stick around. More great stuff coming up. One line is open. Actually, no, it just filled up, but keep on the line, guys. 800-336-2225. 800-336-2225. We'll be back right after this.
Homeowners in today's world